Hi everyone, welcome back to another anime review. We're reviewing Hayate the Combat Butler. If you like the video, like and subscribe. If you don't, then whatever. I'm here all the time, and you know me, I will do anime and do no wrongs. We'll have sports next week. Well, the 2 weeks after this, whatever the fuck it's called, I don't fucking know. But we're reviewing Hayate the Combat Butler. More specifically, season two. I will skim over season one, even though I've already said it. Pretty much, Hayate is a poor person who has a large amount of debt. So, the Sansanin, he becomes the Sansanin butler. She is a rich girl who thinks that Hayate's in love with him, love with her. That's where that plot ends. The first season's all clusterfuck. I feel like that every episode's like throwing a fucking dartboard because you don't know what the hell you're gonna get. It's really inconsistent of the plots because the plots all over the place, and they're not consistent. And the only thing that they're consistent in is his debt, and then they completely and that debt goes until the very end. Same goes with the grandpa. I mean, seriously, like you're giving him a evil fucking trench or something. I don't fucking know. But the first season is like what the fuck. There's 52 episodes in the first season. And it was like, why am I fucking watching this? This anime makes no fucking sense. And the fact that I got really fucking bored after episode 42 because I felt like that they're just because it felt like every episode was like throwing a dartboard, like throwing darts at a dartboard, because you didn't know what anime rip off, because it's a parody anime. Parody anime is when they make fun of anime, and they also make fun of movies too. Pony Pony Dad does it better in this anime, I presume, but I I will digress to that because I think that this anime is pretty good, even though it has its flaws. It does its comedy good, it does its parody good. I love it when they try to censor all the anime references that they do, which is pretty fucking funny in the first season. But I think what gave me a little bit of an edge in the second season is the fact that the characters got character development. The first season, the only character that got character development was Hayate. Um, the second season has 25 episodes, so there's 77 episodes in the first two seasons, and they're named the same. It's Hayate the Combat Butler. Um, there's 77 episodes. Now then, with that being said, there is a third and fourth season, but they're named differently. So I'm gonna review those things separately because of the fact that it's named differently. I don't want to combine it with something if it's like it's named differently. That's what I always do. Um, unless it's an anime like Collad, where it well no, unless it's an anime like High School DxD, because I reviewed Collad and Collad After Stories completely different. So that's beside the point. But that's when I review them. Okay. Okay. That being said, though, the main reason why I like the second season more than the first season because it's more structure wise. How do I say that? Well, first off, we find out what the Sanzian family, what happened to the girl that made Hayate the butler. What happened to her mother? She died. They do skim over what happened to her father. I don't know what happened to him, but whatever. Um, but her mother died when she was young. So Hayate wants to protect her as much as possible. That's what he tries to say and do, and it's a lovey, happy doing thing. The other issue is the fact that main reason why I like the second season more than the first season, because the first season made the butler Hayate and the mistress, which is the girl that thinks that she's in love with him. If you must know what I'm talking about, go in the description down below and I will tell you, because I'm going to leave a link in my first impressions of the first 52 episodes. So just make sure that you guys watch that. But the main reason why I'm saying this is because of the fact that she takes a back seat in the second season, and that's why I like about it. They develop all the rest of the characters that fall in love with Hayate, like Maria, um, the girl with the pink hair, the girl with the blue hair, and a bunch of other girls. I forget who else falls in love with them, but that's beside the point. Um, that being said, though, it's really, really interesting. The main reason why I don't understand why it has the next two seasons are named differently, so I'm gonna review them separately. But I'm gonna watch them immediately and then work my way to the next. I'm gonna watch it with a different anime so I can pump out more of these reviews because I like doing anime reviews. It's one of my passions. I love them. But the problem with Hayate the Combat Butler, it's his first 52 episode season. It's the worst thing about it is that it's like throwing a fucking dartboard. Like I said before, every episode it's its own thing, and that's what my main gripe about it. Because there's no fucking structure of the anime, and I get that it's a parody anime, but the problem with it is that the second season is more structure wise when it comes to character development. That's my main issue with the anime. I don't fucking care if it's a fucking parody. I mean, Pony Pony Dash, even though how weird and messed up it is, where it's fucking a robot attacking the school because the teacher's too fucking smart and she's just a little kid, at least it stick with the same major plot. This anime, however, the first 52 episodes it's all fucking all over the place. In the second season, it stays on track. I'm like, well, why are you switching it up? I mean, I know it's a parody anime, but I get more sense of the second season, how it's more built. I feel like the second, and you can tell that it's more built because the animation is better than the first season. And I understand that the second season was made in like the early 2010s, and the original first season, the first 52 episodes, was made in 2008 and 2007, 2008. But there's no fucking excuse. I mean, seriously. And Collab made it clear that what the hell, what did I just watch? I mean, Collab came out in 2008, and that animation was better than this anime. Um, but the main reason why I did not like the first season, and that's the main issue I have with it, um, because it's structure wise. The first 52 episodes made no fucking sense. At least the second season made a lot more sense because it made all the characters get more character development on why they love Hayate, which, by the way, all the characters do love him now, all the female characters, and the other character, and the character that was his mistress, she takes a back burner until the very, very middle of it, and then she gets more character development, which is good. I like that. And that's my main gripe about this anime. Why did you not do this in the first 52 episodes where it was just consistently focused on Hayate? I mean, you should develop your other characters. I mean, they did do it in the first season, but they were like inconsistent when they came into the episodes. That's my main gripe about it. And the other issue I have with that is that the other butler in the Santanen household doesn't even show up that much in the second fucking season. He doesn't show up. He shows up at the very end, but he's hardly there. I mean, in the second half, he's never there. It's just the Maria fucking Hayate and the mistress's freaking show. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? I don't fucking get why the fuck they did this. It makes no fucking sense. I just don't understand. But I like to digress. This anime is really good. I just wish that its first season was more structure wise, which it wasn't. And that's my main gripe about this anime. But with that being said, I'm giving it an 8. Even though how bad it is, I think that the second season saves it to some extent, because if the second season was named differently, I would have reviewed that separately, and I would have given the first season like a 5 or 6. But because of the second season, and the second season has 25 episodes, and the fact that the second season's first theme song is catchy as fuck. I'm pushing it up 3 spots for an 8. It doesn't beat Fruit Basket though, because I think Fruit Basket is way better than this anime. But that's just the first 2 seasons. I still have to review the third season and the fourth season. With that being said, though, I hope you guys have a nice, positive day. Take care and always stay positive. This I know I was uploading this 2 hours before, or 3 hours before, or 5 hours. I don't even know. Than my top anime list, but if I put this, I would not put this anime on my top anime list, even if I redid the anime list, because of the fact that even though this anime is all over the place in the first season, the second season saves it. But I still rather watch Powerpuff Girls Z than this fucking anime. Because even though how ridiculous that anime is, which if you want to watch that, go watch my fucking playlist of my top 100 animes. This anime, it's the first 52 episodes, and that's what makes it like a 6 or a 5. Because of the second season and how structure wise it is, I think it saves it. But to be frankly honest with you, there's some characters that don't even show up in the second season, and that's my main issue. It makes no fucking sense. And I still have another 24 fucking episodes to 24 fucking episodes of this anime, because because in the whole series there's like 101 episodes. But the third and fourth season are named differently, so I'm gonna be reviewing them separately because I don't want to like review them as a whole. And the only reason why is because of the fact that if the third and fourth season was named something at the end with one word, I would have at least watched the whole entire series and did that. But since the fact that the fourth season, if I watched the fourth season, I would have combined it with the first 2 seasons. But since the third season is named a lot, since the third season's name is a lot longer, I have to review it separately because of that reason. Because I don't want to go out of order. But the first 2 seasons, the first 77 episodes, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I don't think it's. I think it deserves to be an 8 out of 10 just because of the second season. And the first, even though the fourth season, structure wise, is like throwing a dart at a dartboard, I still think it's pretty fucking funny. I mean, the anime is a parody. Of course, it's gonna be fucking funny because they're gonna make fun of stuff. Um, if you want to watch it, go ahead. It's gonna take you a while though because there's a in the first 2 seasons are 77 episodes, and the whole entire series has 101 episodes, which is really interesting because of the fact that most parody animes don't really last very long. I mean, Pony Pony Dash only had 24 episodes, but this anime had like 100 episodes. Parody animes don't really last very long, especially in manga world, because they're really hard to do. But I did enjoy the whole entire anime, so I guess that's a thing. But to be honest with you, I think it fell short because of the first season. If I had to review both seasons separately, the first 52 episodes would get a 5 out of 10, and the second season by itself, I'll probably give it a 9. But because of the fact that I'm combining the two, because they don't change the title, because of reasons, I don't know why. I mean, the first season is the same as the second season title. They just add an exclamation point at the very end of this to make it's the second season. Like I don't like animes that like when they make a title of an anime series they say Baruto. Let's like for example they put Naruto in an exclamation point at the end. So the second season's Naruto with 2 exclamation points at the end of it. That's what they do in some anime world. I don't understand that, but they do it on every anime. It makes no fucking sense. Like High School DxD New, High School DxD Born, High School DxD, you know, what the fuck? You know, like, what? It's most animes do, some animes do that, this, that, and the other thing. But when it comes to High School DxD, I probably review it as a whole because of the fact that all it is one word at the very end. Like I said before, the fourth season does that, but since the third season doesn't do that, I have to review it separately. So, I hope you guys have a nice positive day. We're finally moving on to the next anime. Thank fucking God. It took me like fucking like 2 months just to finish this fucking anime. My God. This is why I don't like fucking watching like 77 fucking episodes of one anime. It drives you fucking nuts. Jesus Christ. The only reason why I persevere through it is because of the fact that long animes are really good if I'm good with it. But the main reason why this anime got me bored, I mean, I was more. I finished the second season faster than the first season, even though it's shorter. But the first season, I just stopped watching at some point, and that's my main gripe about it. This animes that are fucking long are really fucking hard to review because you can't go through every episode. I mean, when it's 77, and then we still have 2 more fucking seasons to review. And we're going to review them separately because of the fact that it's named differently. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care. Next video will be number 76. Not 76. We're not at that number yet. We passed that fucking number like 30 fucking 30 fucking numbers by now. But anyway, next video will be what the fuck it's called, number 36 of the all-time anime list. By the way, it's an anime that you probably never even heard of, I'll tell you that much. So I'm gonna get some sleep. I hope you guys have a nice positive day and take fucking care. After I'm done sleeping, I'll wake up and do the next anime on the list. Okay, by the way, stay positive. Hope you have a nice positive day. Take fucking care, and I hope you have a nice positive day. I keep saying positive day. Everyone just stay happy, because if you don't, I'll break the glass with a baseball bat just because I just want to. Okay? It's a parody. Who gives a fuck? You know? Parodies are fucking funny.